Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bregaton. Let's visit Chili Creek.
I'm gone. I am never wrong.
And we want to buff up because the area has repopulated. And like usual, we don't need all these buffs because it should just be animals. Right? And then Act 5, it's elementals. I could be mistaken, it could be elementals this time around.
Something wrong.
The goddess protects us.
Yeah, let's get rid of this and do bark skin instead. We can't cast it now. But while I'm thinking about it,
Doubt is the heart's
I mean, to swap out that
greatest
spell for
challenge.
another one for a little while now.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
At least I think it repopulates now. There it is.
I'm off.
I was running right in front of me. I didn't see it in the water. I don't remember in the first game. You killed enemies in running water like this, it would actually carry the blood downstream. I don't see that here.
Cover me, alright?
Oh, that's right, I remember this fight now. I actually want to go after the archer here with my flyers. Whoops, we got a crit.
You see that? This is not how it works. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright guys, get back in there. Sorry, Socio. Keep trying to heal yourself up. Actually, pull you back.
I can still fight.
I still have last stand active.
You are lacking.
Yeah, that Earthbreaker probably has to go. Almost cost me this fight. Sorry, Sunshine.
You won't survive me.
There it is. Alright, a lot of gold right there. We also got the Amulet of Unforgiving Elements. Whenever the wearer of this amulet deals elemental, fire, cold, electricity, or acid damage through a spell to an enemy for the first time, the enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw DC 24 or suffer 2d6 damage of corresponding element type each time it fails a saving throw for 3 rounds. That could be pretty good. Might be worth giving to Woljif. What does he have equipped? Yeah, let's do that. Because he has Shocking Grasp. I should be using more often. Actually,
restless.
Yeah, it is toggled on. So he'll be making use of that. We only have the 3 people to talk to. It should just be Markle, his sister, and Jernov. The priest appears to be lost in thought. His face is troubled, but his eyes light up when he sees you. Oh, hello. I missed that. The villagers are performing some kind of ritual on the outskirts of the village. They were singing songs. Yes, I noticed. Excuse me. The priest nods gloomily. But at least I finally understand why the dolls are put in the trees. Each one represents a person who has died, their body lost to the waters of the river. The doll is tied with a gray ribbon. The person died on land, and their remains were sent downstream in a boat. Dark blue ribbons represent those who have drowned. The light blue ribbons are used to signify the drowning of a firstborn, an eldest child. And there are a frightening number of light blue ribbons on those branches. Something strange is going on in this village. You don't have to tell me. Hit the people who are performing the memorial service for the drowned boy, for example. When they discovered he drowned, they just shrugged. He was a firstborn, they said, and that was that. It was like they expected it. There was no surprise, no sense of bewilderment, no deep grief. There was just sad resignation. It all seemed so strange. Yeah, I walked past it because I was losing a fight up on the hill.
I'm gone.
It's not a wolf that howls in the night. It's not a bittern that cries in the fen. The fishermen sway slowly from side to side as they sing a mournful dirge. A woman, her face red and swollen from weeping, lifts a small doll made of grass and seaweed above her head, and ties it to a branch with a light blue ribbon. It's not the falling rain that blinds my sight. It's the grief of my broken, bleeding heart. What's happening here? Shush, be quiet. What's happening? What's happening is that Lavona's son died 2 days ago. Her eldest, of course. So we're here, commemorating the poor child. What does the doll mean? The doll represents the person who died. That's what it means. When someone dies, we hang a doll here in their memory. And this is the place where we mourn our dead. Others bury their dead in the ground or keep their ashes in urns. But our dead sleep at the bottom of the river. The river always claims her own, you know. Child or old man, it doesn't matter. Every one of us will drink of the icy water someday. See the white shores of the icy rill? That's not sand. It's the bones of our ancestors. And one day, we'll join them. How did he die? You want to know how he died? She begged him not to get close to the water. Told him so many times to stay on the shore. He's her firstborn, you know. But he didn't listen to his mama. He went swimming, got a leg cramp, and well, what more is there to say? You can't cheat the river. What's so special about firstborns? Be curious for your own good, eh? People are in mourning. They didn't come here to answer all your questions. They came here to grieve. Go on, and leave us in peace. My condolences. Thank you for your kind words, but it's probably the best for you to move along. This is a gathering of friends and family, and unfamiliar faces don't bring much comfort. I have to go. The freshmen ignore you as they continue to sing their mournful dirge.
We do it my way.
He's such a young lad. A brand new doll with blue beads for eyes hangs from the branch of a tree.
Follow if you dare. I'm off.
Melissa, that's her name. Look, the commander's here. Welcome back. Please, stay here for as long as you'd like. Markle, you told me the village had taken a collection to aid the army. Alright, you are. Here it is, just like I said. Go ahead, take it. We're just glad to help in any way we can. Hey, 3600 diplomacy is pretty good. How are things going in the village? Things haven't been good of late. The widow Lavona lost her oldest son the other day. He drowned. She told him not to get too close to the river, but when have children ever listen to their mothers? If the Icy Realm wants something, she'll get it, sooner or later. That's a fact. The boy was a firstborn after all. She loves firstborns, our river. Loves them to death. Now, enough with such horrible talk. I'm a firstborn too, and I'm still fine, alive and kicking. What kind of ritual are the villagers performing in the grove near the outskirts of the village? Which villagers? The ones who are singing songs? No, that's not a ritual. They're holding a memorial service. We don't bury our dead underground. We put them in boats and release them into the embrace of our mother, Icy Rill. That's only when someone dies on land. When the river takes someone, well, there's obviously no body to put into the boat. So people sing songs in their memory, and leave dolls in the trees. I've read all that before.
What I must.
Alright, well, we're done here for now. We'll come back here in Act 5.
Should move.
Alright, back to Drezen. Attack out of nowhere. Let's go to the streets first and sell some stuff. Just spent all that +1 gear. That's, what, 1,000 doubloons a pop? We should check out the storyteller too. We found magic essence since I last talked to him, I think. Yeah, +2 is not worth holding on to. Really, the amulets of natural armor aren't either. We should be using bark skin instead. Those only worth 250 apiece.
We do it my way.
I could see what's needed. It might be in my quest log. Yeah. I'm probably short on cold iron. I need 4 of those. Yeah. Only got the 2. Oh, that'll do it. So I have 3 quest items. Oh, one of those is a relic. After this, I have to decide where I'm going next. I guess, oh, Winter Sun. Duh. And what's this other quest? Attack out of nowhere? Oh, I need to talk to Erebeth. Erebeth salutes you with sincere respect. Good afternoon, Commander. What can I do for you? I found out how the demon snuck up on us. It won't happen again. Erebeth nods grimly. We no longer need fear a surprise attack. The news of what the demons did to their prisoners has spread through the ranks. Their fate is truly horrible. You did the wise thing in sending them to the mongrels. I hope they'll be able to find at least some semblance of normal life. Alright, everything is ready for the Relic's augmentation for the fate of the Dirty Squealer. An amulet or a belt? I've done that belt before, I think. Let's do an amulet, since we'll be using bark skin. Belts is harder to justify, because they usually have the plus to strength, constitution, or dexterity. With Ulbricht's quest, there are some other items that give you those bonuses instead. He has most of them equipped currently. And there's at least one more, but that's charisma, I think. And the treasure of the Midnight Isles. Let's do an amulet. Wizard with a dark past and fearsome reputation. Claims to be familiar with the rituals of the Omoxes, or Omoxes, who serve the demon lord Jubilex. You'll extract a crimson shard of mica to replace the eye of a mud golem captured in battle and place it on the commander's gear. If all goes well, the power hidden in the stone will flow into the item onto which it is placed. It is necessary to decide what kind of item it will be, and the mage has carried out his task. Good for him. I could do diplomacy, or I could do another relic, I think is what I'll do. So I can enchant the Crest of the Fallen Knight. Let's go, Craftsman can do some work on the relic. The relic will be augmented, sure. 5 days till that's done. Alright, then we'll rest up. Then we'll set out for Winter Sun. I don't mean the band.
It's time to act!
Ember, I notice your hair keeps getting into your eyes. This is just a little thing, something I whittled when we stopped on the journey. I hope they will help you. The hair sticks, the kind real ladies have. But can I wear them even though I'm not a lady? Can I, Social? Sounds awfully accusing. Like, can I, Social? Huh? Can I wear these? I'm not a lady. Alright. Let's blow this popsicle stand and head to Winter Sun. We'll also wrap up this quest in Winter Sun. Vengeance of Sarkoris. Rishalai has some neat interactions there, but it's not a big deal. It's just kind of passing dialogue. Like the text box is above people's heads. I'll stick with what I have. Plus, I don't know if I've taken Oberg to Winter Sun before. And he should have some stuff to say. Can I recruit them? Odd. Oh, so here's the Hedge Knights. They're pretty awesome. Some clerics. Sure. Alright, where's Setsuna? We should have this. Yeah, it's just 2 units. Suck on that, Terry. Straight for the clerics. The jerk. Alright, should not have to cast any more spells. My army should have this. Yeah, there's the crit animation. Pretty solid. The indescribably huge and formidable Demodan chief didn't even rise from the pile of treasures in which he was sitting to rebuff the attack. There he died, his loins sprawled over a pile of stolen goods and golden coins. The very nature of Demodans, their grotesque forms, a penchant for goading others to excess doomed him to death. Our resources found, finance points times 7,000. Pretty good. What do we got here? We might have this. We'll see. I'm gonna quick save just in case. I have no problem saves coming if my army gets wiped out. No problem at all. Let's get rid of one of the units right now. It's alright, we can take a few hits. Can't imagine bow and arrow being very effective against air elementals, but what do I know? The pass where Howl eternal predatory winds have been sorry, just read that. The pass where Howl eternal predatory winds has been taken. In the times of Sarkoris, the shamans used to call this place the Mountain Flute, and here, summon the spirits of the plane of air. The wisdom of Sarkorians pointed them to a place where the elemental energies are especially powerful. Daily income increased energy points times 4. We have a level 10 army and a level 11. I don't know if we can take this one. Those are a couple of pretty hefty units. 867 and 1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. As long as the cultists don't get close to us, we should be fine. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna probably regret it. I'll try it. And probably reload very soon after. But this should level up Setsuna if we win. I think the Baylors we can probably one-shot. We do this. They'll also slow down these units. Alright, the cultists have to go. Alright, that I'm fine with. Because then we do this. The fighters don't hit very hard. I mean, there's a lot of them, so they're gonna hit pretty hard. Alright, that's inconvenient. Alright, let's try to get rid of these guys. And there we have it. So I think Setsuna will level up here. And hopefully get Master Maneuver. The Baylor at the head of an army has been killed. The horde of his slaves either perished or scattered. The fate of this mighty tyrant became an object lesson to all the denizens of the world wound, and how dangerous it is to challenge the Crusade commander. Which is Setsuna Shy. A daily income increase, finance points times 500. He did not level up. We might be able to take this one too. I think Setsuna can one-shot most of them. The problem is I think the Marilith will get to go first, which might be a big deal, it might not. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, and nothing lost with the quick load button. Yeah, I can get behind that. And that. But I hit a little harder. Well, Setsuna hits a little harder. Despite their paucity of numbers, the gang of demons gave the Crusaders a tough fight. In the skirmish, they resembled a more tight-knit squad than a marauding gang of raiders. An old map of Sarkoris found on a victim's body was immediately turned over to the commander. Perhaps those demons were performing an important research or reconnaissance mission for their masters. Come what may, the mission failed. Ancient map of Sarkoris. When Sarkoris is perishing, tormented by the demons, many of the tribes are forced to flee. Legend has it that the people of the Bloodwood tribe, pursued by the spawn of the Abyss, walked through the wilds for days. Soon their strength left them and fear filled their hearts. The cruel death seemed inevitable. The old shaman summoned his fellow tribesmen and commanded them to take each other by the hand and stand united side by side. He promised that he would protect them from pain and anguish, and offer them the opportunity to witness the eradication of the demon scourge to pay the bloody debt of revenge. The shaman performed a mysterious ritual, and all who had gathered became one, transforming into a giant ash tree that propped up the sky. The demons following the Sarkorian's trail did not find a living soul and howled in dismay. They burned down the forest and uprooted the trees, before turning their ire on the ash. But the tree was too tall and mighty for them to fell. When the creatures of the Abyss left with nothing, a boy, the only member of the Bloodwood tribe who for some reason had been untouched by the shaman's magic, jumped down from the tree and took his leave. He survived to pass on the legend of the last ash to future generations. Every 10 years, his descendants would make their way into the World Wound, to the roots of the great tree and honor the memory of his fellow tribesmen. A map showing the path to this secret site had been passed down in their family for generations. All who came to the last ash heard the same whisper drifting through the leaves. The last branch will be the witness of the end of demonic rule. Alas, as years went by, their belief in these words grew weaker, and the tree, wounded by the demons, slowly began to die. It is said to have been turned into a huge stump, with only one branch left. And if the tree dies before the World Wound is defeated, the power of demons will never leave these lands. So that's what we need for a Woljif's weapon. And here we'll probably do the 5 times 2d8. We already have... Okay, it is a little better. I don't think we need better. Let's do Good Hope. All units in the army gain a +2 bonus to attack and initiative for 3 rounds, and a +10+ power divided by 5 bonus to combat morale. This is a divine spell with a mind-affecting effect, which is pretty good because it has a chance to give you more attacks. This will boost your morale as well. Alright, where to next for Setsuna? We're heading back for now. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll head to Winter Sun and knock out the quests there. There's 2 main quests and a couple side things to do. We'll take care of that next time. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.